Hello and welcome back to another video. Now regular viewers of mine will know that I am a little bit of a DIY enthusiast. After all, I'm halfway through converting this Mercedes Vario into a luxurious camper van, and I'm now at that stage where I'm thinking about putting some lights up in here. And I want the lights to be sort of steampunky, Victoriana type, and I'm racking my brains, I'm searching the internet, and I think I've finally found the absolute ideal lights for this van. Absolutely love these, and they are handmade. Look at these, absolutely fantastic, and I think they're going to suit this van to the T. And because they're handmade, and I do think it's a fantastic idea, I'm actually going to have a go at trying to make these myself. But purely out of respect for the eBay seller, I will leave a link in the description of this video to his eBay store, so if you want to go and check them out, you can. But me, before I go ahead and buy any of these, like I say, I'm going to try and make them myself. Doesn't look very easy, I've got to say. Right, let's go and get some copper pipe. Right, so here's my piece of copper pipe that is going to become my bathroom light, or my shower light. It's also going to act as a towel rail as well. I've had a bit of a measure up in there, and I think 40mm should be plenty long enough. And this is experimental, I mean this is a rough prototype, if you like. If it doesn't work, then I'll just go and buy one off the guy off eBay, because I do like them. I really like the look of these. Let me just cut this and I'll show you what I mean. The only thing that worries me, of course, is if this is in the shower, it's going to get wet. Over time, will it go green? I guess once it's done, I'll need to lacquer it to stop it going green. I shall clean it up. Yeah, I've dented it already. It doesn't matter. This is the first one. Right, so the biggest challenge of this that I can think of is getting the holes in this piece of pipe not only in a straight line, but the right distance apart to match the LED strips. So this is what I'm thinking, right? If I put these clamps on, they will hold, and then clamp that to the bench. I know then with my pillar drill, I can drill a long straight line of holes. In theory, let's put an end cap on there as well, so I'll get it roughly the same. I'm not going to be too pedantic about it. Makes it worse. There we go. That, with holes in it, is going to be my strip light for my bathroom, my shower room. Right, so I've just noticed a mistake I've made. That's not allowing for the width of this foot, because it means I can only drill holes from here to here. I won't be able to get any holes further along. Therefore, my workpiece needs to be a lot longer than what I actually want it to be. Right, let's cut another piece of pipe. Right, it's all about learning. We've got to try these things and learn. This could end up being a complete waste of time. Scrapman's going to be happy, that's for sure. Maybe I need to actually screw this to the bench and then screw a piece of timber like this to the bench. Have it up against that foot. Oh, this is going to get way more complicated than I thought it would be. Or am I overthinking this or what? Potentially. I think that'll work, you know. Oh. unscrew this. So now this piece is going to make sure that this stays in a straight line when I drill those holes. Need to lower this though, so it doesn't quite go low enough. Now if I put that there like that, put this bit of wood here, and I'm just going to eyeball it up, get it in the middle, like that. There we go. That is going to give us a perfect straight line. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. The next challenge will be getting this stuff inside the pipe and stuck up. Don't know how I'm going to do that. I haven't got that far. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. This isn't staying on here. This is just so that I can mark it. Right, so we've got one dot there, which we know. One there. One there. These LEDs are round as well, so they're perfect for this. Let's get rid of that. Now we should be able to do it. Let's plug it in. Wish me luck. Will this work? Will I get a perfectly straight line of holes in this piece of pipe? Ain't gonna work. It's going all over the place. The drill bit's riding. We need something more substantial than that. Maybe I'll need a better drill, sharper drill, or a smaller drill. Like a pinhole drill to begin with, to do pilot holes. For my first attempt, I don't think I've done too bad. They're pretty straight, all except one. I'll tell you what, I'm going to live with that. One thing I did notice, it does bow as I'm trying to put the pressure on it. I've got this piece of ply to try and combat that. The drill has ripped it through. Yeah, doesn't look very good at all, that. Gonna have to rethink this. This is a write-off straight away because it looks just terrible. I need to give this some thought, I think. Because the drill just wants to go either that side or that side of the curve of the pipe. Right, I think I finally got it. This piece of ply was already screwed to the bench. I've simply screwed another piece behind it. I've got my centre punch up against this piece of ply. I've marked it with a white marker where I want the holes to be. Give it a little tap like that. And because the pipe is on this, I know that those centre punch marks are in a dead straight line. This should work. There we go, it's all about having a jig. Do have a better hammer, but there you go. This is a pain, by the way. This is plugged into the Bluetti that's in my van. I really need a better solution than this. I'll tell you what, this looks absolutely awful. I think the biggest mistake I've made, apart from trying to make them myself, is not making a big enough dent with the centre punch. Plus the pipe is now, I don't know, it looks kind of bent now. Have a look at this. This is attempt number 1. As you can see, totally destroyed. Attempt number 2, kind of getting better. So, this piece of pipe that I threw away earlier, that I I cut too short. I'm going to try again. Let's move it out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. But this time I'm going to make the dents a lot deeper, and hopefully the drill will stay on target. Maybe I need a bigger hammer. That little one, it's a big one. Yes, that's better. Putting the pipe in this jig as well is going to give me a straight line. They're not in a straight line at all. It would appear my pipe has turned as I've put the holes in it. Yeah, they're not even in a straight line. What am I doing? Why am I bother doing this? Why don't I just go and buy one? Now I think what I need to do is find a way of holding this pipe to the bench so when I use the centre punch it doesn't rotate. Right, so I've come up with an idea. Get rid of all of this. Don't need none of that. Need that. Forget all of that. Pillar drill and all that stuff. Now this is longer than we want it, as we worked out earlier, because of the clamps and all that. So I figured, why not, if I can drill centre punch, if I drill a hole on the ends, like that. Could probably use a clamp, but I'm just going to drill a hole through there. Right, so I'm drilling that end. That's going to stop the pipe from rotating. Tell you what, just for shits and giggles, let's put one this end as well. Wheel driver's gone flat. Right. So that ain't moving now. So now, in this piece of wood, I've got my white marks where I want the things to go. Sit right there. They should be in a perfect straight line. This is going to mean wasting a bit of pipe, unfortunately. Yeah, perfect. So now we know we've got that in a straight line. We now put our piece of pipe back in our jig, rotating it so those holes are now facing up. Look at that. They're straight enough. Wanted it to be a bit rustic, didn't I? Well, there you go. It's just that one there, just one, went a little bit crooked. I think I can live with that. Right, so that's my holes done. That's challenge one out of the way. So that's the end cap. That with that. Want it nicely spaced. So what I mean, so we're wasting this much of the pipe, but I guess that's what it is. Yeah, that'd be fine. Right, and that's where we're going to cut the ends off. Then we've got to try and polish the pipe. And then we've got to get the LED strip inside. Like that, end cap. There you go. This will give you an idea of what I'm trying to achieve. So that would be a light. There'll be lights inside there in the bathroom, and it also it'll act as a towel rail as well, of sorts. But like I say, the only trouble is when you put your towel over it, the lights go out. But that's all right. It's the thought that counts, right? Right, leave that out of shot. Let's get the LED strip. This is the next challenge, getting the LED strip inside the pipe. Getting the bag open with gloves on is a challenge as well. Or without gloves, for that matter. Right, so we've got this. So the challenge is going to be getting this in here, right? Now I've got to glue it so they're up in each hole. Okay, so attempt number one. I've got this piece of regular cable which happens to fit in here quite nicely. The idea is now to glue this to this, and then if I pass it through like that, it will hold the LEDs up against the top of this inside of there. I don't know if it will stick though. It's got a self-adhesive pad on the back. It's just got to stick enough so that I can thread it down inside the pipe. Glue has come off. Oh, I don't know. It is sticky, that's for sure. You know you want to stick. Maybe I've cut this too short, but we'll try. We'll see what happens. It's going in. Come on, so close. Look, it's so close. It's so twisted. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have had that yellow piece long. Then I could have threaded the yellow piece in first, laid that on top, and then pulled it through. Let's get on a bit of that yellow. Oh, there's a lot of waste going on. Yeah, see what I mean? If I push that through first, like that, then get this. Perseverance is my middle name. It's working. It's all gathering up there though for some reason. It's done it, it's done it. The LED lights are lined up with the holes. It's in. It worked! Right, oh yeah, now I need to cut that off. Just make sure it's done it straight. I can't believe I've done it. So now I need to cut that off of there without rotating it. I need to put something in there to stop that moving now. Bit of glue, I guess. This stuff expands as it dries, so I'm going to use this. Just want to stop it from moving. So I'm just going to squirt a load in there like that. Put the cap on. See how it oozes out everywhere. That ain't going nowhere. Right, now I need to hold that and drill a hole in that. I'm genuinely chuffed that I figured this out. Just take the burrs off. Just using this countersink. Get rid of the burrs. A little bit of this gloop around the cable. So this is a prototype, obviously. Don't know how well it's going to work, or if it's even going to work at all. That's why I've not bothered polishing it or anything like that, because you don't know, do we? We just don't know. Right, let's get a battery. Right, so I've had a cup of coffee. I've soldered some extra long wires onto it. Really excited. Let's connect it up to a battery. Let's see how it goes. See what it looks like. Battery's on the floor down here. Oh yes, yes, look at that. Actually you can't really see it, it's too bright in here. Let's take it into the van and see what it looks like. So here we are inside my shower, and now that I've seen it up here, I'm not so sure I like it now. Or maybe I should rotate it so it's facing downwards, or screw it to the ceiling even. What do you think? Let me know in the comments of this video what you think. Does this look a bit too rustic for this van? I'm kind of thinking it does now. I've actually got it in here. Yeah, I'm not so sure anymore after all of that. But anyway, one thing I do know, this is definitely too short. It definitely needs to be a little bit longer, I think. Whether I have it up here, there or wherever. But I want it on this back wall so that I can hang stuff on it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Please do let me know in the comments section of this video. Should I keep this light or should I just scrap it, start again, rethink the whole thing? Anyway, I hope you found this video mildly entertaining, slightly informative. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now. That's a shawl now. Maybe it's a grower.